Well, hello, fellow champions. It's me, Johnny, the champion within, coming to you today with another video. In today's video, I want to talk about labs, cholesterol, and all the markers that people look at to determine if they are healthy. I read a Facebook post this morning in one of the Facebook carnivore groups that I'm in, and it really got me to thinking. There was this post on there, and I'm not gonna throw this person under the bus. I don't really know if they're male or female or what their situation is. But the gist of it is they've been on this way of eating for quite some time. They feel better. They have no arthritis pain. They're no more diabetic. They sleep better. Basically, like the rest of us, almost every aspect of their life has gotten better. They feel better. They have more energy. They feel younger. Everything is going well. And then they go to the doctor and get labs drawn. And their lab markers are alarmingly high. Some of their markers were, I think, what most people would consider to be, well out of the normal or healthy range. So my question to you, and this question I asked myself, is it worth it? This person's final statement in their post basically was, this diet isn't all it's cracked up to be. And I don't think this was a troll. I think this was really a person who is really concerned about their health. So the dilemma for me is, if I went and got my labs done and my labs were that far out of whack, would I want to go back to living the way I lived before with arthritis pain and back pain and brain fog and immobility and not sleeping well and maybe being diabetic again and blood pressure sky high? Would I want to go back to that in order to get good or better lab values? For me, the answer is no. The answer is I may not even get my labs done. I'm fixing to become self-employed again, so any labs I get done will have to be out of my own pocket. And I know you can go to ownyourlabs.com there's another one out there too that's a competitor. They're both relatively reasonably priced, and I could go get my labs done. But what's the point? If my lab values came back way out of whack, would I want to go back to living how I lived before? Not at all. I believe I would rather die at 60 doing push-ups, running 5Ks, riding my BMX bicycle. Hell, today I started doing burpees. Burpees today. No video yet because they're pretty ugly. As I get better at it, maybe I'll post some video of me doing actual burpees. But, I'm running 5Ks, I'm riding a bicycle, I'm doing push-ups, I'm lifting heavy weight, I'm up and down ladders. I have no pain in my hips, my knees, my feet. I don't have any mouth or jaw pain. I don't have any back pain. I sleep like a rock, like a baby. I feel lighter on my feet. I have more energy. I mean, everything about my life is markedly better. So no matter what my lab values are, I'm not going back. I'm not going back to the standard American diet, the ultra-processed food. I wouldn't even go back and eat veggies because I'm still going to primarily eat meat. So if I threw a few veggies in there, would that dramatically change lab values? Probably not. I just don't want to change anything I'm doing right now. I would rather die at 60, living a life that is absolutely full of fun and enjoyment and vigor, than live to be 100 the way I was living before, full of pain, full of sadness, full of brain fog. What are your thoughts on this? You guys that get your labs done, if they're way out of whack, does that make you think that you want to go back to eating the way you ate before you became a carnivore or keto or ketovore? Do you really want to go back to that? You want to go back to being morbidly obese, eat up with arthritis pain, lower back pain, depression, brain fog? I don't know. We put so much emphasis on lab values. What about putting emphasis on another marker, a health marker? How do you feel? How do you sleep? How do you interact with the world around you? To give you an example, I have, as we all know, the Carnivore Zen. My brain is so much quieter now. I can rationalize and think about things in context. For example, if somebody cuts me off in traffic, instead of speeding up and flipping them off and honking my horn, I give them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe they're late for work. Maybe they got a child that's sick and they got to go pick them up from school. Maybe there's an emergency that I'm not aware of. When you look at somebody like Jeff DeProsperous, if you guys watch Carrie, and you know that this guy Jeff DeProsperous has stage 4 colon cancer that has spread to his liver, and he's using the carnivore diet and fasting and a naturopath doctor to treat his cancer. And from what the doctors told him originally, he should have been dead 6 months ago. And he's actually doing pretty well. But if you saw this guy, you would have no idea that he's going through stage 4 terminal cancer. So when somebody does something that makes you mad or upsets you or seems out of sorts, remember, you have no idea what that person's going through. Well, prior to this way of eating, I didn't give people the benefit of the doubt. I felt like whatever they did, they were doing to me on purpose. So that's just another area where this diet has completely changed how I interact with the world from a physical, emotional, and mental standpoint. So if my lab values were, if my cholesterol was 1,300, my triglycerides were 7,000, I know it's crazy, but if it were, I'm not going back. I'm gonna ride this wave to the very, very end. I'm gonna be a carnivore today, tomorrow, and forever. I may include some fasting. I'm starting to do more fasting to try and break the weight stall that I'm in right now, and maybe continue to work on my blood pressure. But it's not going to be anything crazy. And if I get really hungry, I'm going to eat carnivore. So, am I missing the mark here? What do you guys think? So please leave me some comments. Let's have a discussion in the comment section. If your labs were really, really, really out of whack, would it scare you into going back to eating the standard American diet? Even if your labs improved on that, but your health and your body and your overall well-being declined dramatically? What's the balance? So I've been thinking about this all morning. I got to go to work in about an hour, so I got to wrap this up so I can get this video posted. But I'm not going back. I don't care what my lab values are. They mean nothing to me in comparison with how I feel, how I can get through life on a day-to-day basis. My life is fun. F-U-N, fun. It was miserable 4 months ago before I started this. And now it's fun. Every day is an adventure. It's exciting. It's happiness. I don't care what my lab values are. Oh, Johnny, the champion within. I'm not going back to the standard American diet. Nope. No, they've lost me as a customer forever. And if my lab values are crazy high and I clutch my chest and I fall over dead, I'm still going to be smiling because I have had an amazing ride since I started this carnivore diet. And I might get out of here. It's not raining. I'm going to go ride my BMX bike around the neighborhood. Love you guys. Take care. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and we'll see you on the next video. God bless.